Hello everybody, welcome back to another walkthrough series in my platinum speedrun type videos. We're covering Horizon Forbidden West here. We'll be doing this in about 5 to 10 hours. It will take you longer, obviously, just because you haven't played the game before. The platforming just take a little bit of getting used to, because Aloy, sometimes you have to be very precise when it comes to climbing, otherwise she doesn't quite latch onto things. If you do want to explore outside of what I'm showing you here, you can do. Nothing is really missable in this, so if you do want to explore, feel free to do so and then resume what I'm doing. Or just follow me loosely, it's completely up to you, and I'll obviously just point out everything useful, because we're going to be using a certain build which makes the game a little bit easier. We'll be doing this on the lowest difficulty, because there's no difficulty related trophy, not yet. That'll probably come in the DLC. Most cutscenes you can skip. And I will not be using glitches. Because I want to make sure this is future proof. So I'm going to try and do everything completely legit. I'll show my settings when we begin. And so, new game guys, story difficulty and assistance guided. You've got its first cutscene to begin with, guys. I can skip this because I've already watched it, but you'll have to sit through this one. It's one of the only cutscenes you can't skip. Okay, so here we go. Let me start off by showing you my settings. Okay, so settings wise, guys, I'm going to come into here. And first, so story, we want to put difficulty on custom. It just allows you to change a few more settings. So difficulty custom, they want damage to Aloy, story. We want enemy health, story. Easy loot, you want this on. What this means is when you kill an enemy, there's certain components you normally have to shoot off to get them. If you kill them, it destroys them automatically. What this does, it makes it so them ones that normally get destroyed, they don't, and they're actually on the enemy to loot. Now, this doesn't always work. It's a little bit bugged. Some enemies it don't work with. You actually have to still shoot the component off. But just bear that in mind. It's great to have that on, because most enemies it does work. Concentration duration, you want that on longer. Auto concentration, you want that off. Auto heal off. And by the way, anything I'm advising you on here, if you find it better doing it on another setting, you can do so. I'm just showing you what I prefer and what I find better. So quest, pathfinding, guided, and waypoint pathfinding on guided as well. HUD visibility, custom, and then come to custom HUD settings. Now you want everything to always on or dynamic if that is not a always on option. So if there's always on, go for it. If not, go for dynamic. And ops, yeah, not that one. Get there in a second. Yeah, so you see these, I can turn some of them to always on. Yeah, XP bar always on. If you have it always on, then you can actually see what XP you need until your next level up. Whereas normally you have to actually get some XP first in order to see that. There should be tutorial notifications here somewhere. I think I've gone past it. Yeah, there we go. I'm turning that off just because I know how to play the game. So always off, that will be for me. Then come down here again. Contextual reminders. I don't need that because I don't need to be reminded. Standby screen mode, I'm going to put that on immediate. What that means is, unlike loading screens, it will automatically go back into the game straight away. But if you have that on informative, that means you normally have to press X. Weapon wheel slowdown, I just put that on slow. Don't put it on slowest, because normally if you put it on slowest, you'll normally have to hold the analog stick on the weapon you want. It just takes a bit longer. I have it on slower, just give me a bit of time to react. Auto shield ring, you want off, because when it's on, it can interfere with some of your movement controls. Gauntlet run quick time events, you want that on auto. That should make that a bit easier. Mount follows road, you want that off, because again that can interfere with other things and just make the mounting controls a bit more difficult. Controls, I always put this on max, but completely up to you, just so you can turn around and find enemies quicker. Trigger effect, no. Yes, I'm playing this on PS5 by the way. Aim assist, you want that on strong. Weapon quick swap, you want that on. What that means is you can press L1 to switch between your last weapon you used. Hold toggle, I put that on custom, And all I do, I leave them all on hold except for pull, caster, hold / toggle. That just means I just press a button once and you'll automatically pull it. Focus mode input, I put that on inverted. That means you only have to press the analog stick once and your focus is automatically activated. Normally you have to hold it down for like 2 seconds. Dodge in focus mode, I'll put that on. Auto sprint on foot, you want that on as well. And auto sprint on mount, you want that off, because again that will interfere with the mount controls. Visual, I go climbing annotations always on, because then you can always see what you can climb onto. And that's it, guys, for the settings. Right, let's go. So first of all, we need to pick up a healing item with triangle, then press up on the D-pad to heal ourselves. We're going to come over here. Movement wise, by the way, the quickest way to move is to use square to slide. Normally you have to wait for Aloy to take 3 or 4 steps before you can slide again. If you do 3 rolls, she'll sort of stumble. So rolling isn't as quick in this game as it was in the first game. When it comes to rolling, there is a little trick where if you roll twice and then hold R2 and then roll again and then let go of R2 and roll twice more, then she doesn't stumble like that. You can sort of roll, hold R2, roll, and then roll again, and then just keep doing that to prevent the stumble thing that happens when you roll more than 3 times in a row. Once you get down here, we're going to grab 2 Ridgewoods, that's one, and a second one. You're supposed to scan that carcass, but you don't have to. Just going to ignore Val. Then we're going to craft some arrows, that's a weapon wheel. Shoot that red thing on the ladder. Make sure your bow is fully drawn, otherwise it will not work. Up here. And I'm just going to keep sliding. Just increase my movement speed a little bit. Yes, quite a lot of missed trophies. I try and point them all out to you. Oh, and by the way, I've got a text guide on this. I'll link it in the description, and I've also got a thread on PSNProfiles. But you find it in the description, guys. Just a text guide of what we're doing here. So if you just want to keep track a bit better, there's a text guide to go along with this. Find it in the description. Okay, so here, don't scan it. I'm just going to quickly stealth kill this. There we go. You can restart a checkpoint if you need to. But don't worry too much if you can't do that. Then take a wide berth around here so we're out of range of that one. Then slide into this grass like this. And then walk up here. He should start walking down to you. And you can press L1, silent strike that one as well. Loot him afterwards. Always, any enemies you kill, guys, always loot them afterwards. Humans don't really matter. Yeah, humans, don't bother looting humans unless I advise otherwise. But yeah, when it comes to machines, always loot them. I won't be killing that many anyway.
Yeah, found my first one when I fell.
Yeah, so if you try to slide too quick, you'll just crouch. So you need to wait till she's taken about 3 or 4 steps since the last slide before you try and slide again. If you just want to move a bit quicker, come through here, and there's going to be a chest up here. Chest contents are a little bit random. They are a little bit random. It's why I've not put the contents down in my text guide. I loot that chest there. Come over here. Then we need to interact with this door to unlock it. Or hold R2 to pry it open. Come in here. And up these steps, and we have to examine this rubble. Here's examine that. Now Vol, he will talk for about 15 seconds and we'll not be able to actually do the next objective while he's chatting. So while he's talking, he's going to come down here, loot these Ridgewoods. 2 there. You've got a medicinal plant there and another Ridgewood over here. Come back up. We've already examined the rubble, so that should complete automatically. Now wait for Vol to finish talking, and then we'll examine this corpse.
Over here.
Yeah, you get a prompt, triangle prompt. There we go. Skip that cutscene. Right, we're going to examine this purple stuff. You can scan that with R3, but there's no need to. Yes, to scan the satchel. Then we'll head over here and scan this chest. Boys, backpack. There we go. Then while we're waiting for Vol to finish talking again, we're going to loot this chest here. Come over here. And just going to wait a minute for him to finish talking. Then we should be able to interact with this bench and craft. There we go. We're going to craft the Polecaster. Just hold X.
There.
Right, once done, come over here and get your bow out. Press triangle to change your Polecaster, and just press R2 once. So normally, if you've got this on hold, you'd have to hold it in. But because I've got it on toggle, I just have to press it once. There you go. You normally need that blue X type thing to use your Polecaster.
That worked better than I thought.
Come down here and you need to scan this grapple point. There it is. Before you can actually use it, you just press X twice to grapple up to it.
That worked.
There's another one over there on the wall. Yeah, it's pretty cool, that is.
Don't worry.
I mean, it looks even better once you get your mount, your flying mount later. Right, make sure you jump over here. That's it. The amount of times I forget to jump there and fall down. Luckily, I don't forget this time. Cut the ladder down. Because Sparrow is unable to follow you, fortunately. He doesn't have a grapple hook. Right, through this door. Big cutscene. After you've watched the cutscene, there'll be another piece of rubble you need to pull down. Indicated by the sort of blue X on the wall there. There'll be 2 more enemies coming up. We're going to start scanning. There's a trophy for scanning every single enemy, and you also need to kill every enemy as well. So this one, I scan this one, just press R3. There you go, machine unknown, Burrower, and you know when you scanned it. Because notebook, here it is. These are all the machines you scan. There's 43 altogether. Yeah, in there. This is your statistics, by the way, where you can check everything else. Okay, so wait for that enemy over there to look right. There we go. And then come around the back. Now, when you're rolling towards them in stealth by pressing square, be careful. You don't want to roll too close because rolling does make a little tiny bit of noise. Right, search him afterwards. That's it. Then jump up here with your buddy. And loot this one that he killed. Now, carefully crouch here. You see that machine down there? We're going to get up behind him. Like I say, just be careful. Don't roll when you're too close because they will hear you. That's it. Silent strike this one. Loot him. That's it. We're going to get that machine next. Another silent strike. There we go. And there's one more machine. If you use your scan, you can see him. There he is. You can see him through there. He's going to turn around in a second. There he goes. Just remember, make sure you're crouched, otherwise he will hear you. Yeah, if I crouch now, I will make noise and he'll hear me. There we go. Finished. Got them 3 machines. That's about 7 stealth kills so far, I think.
I've been meaning to mention.
Right. Search the ancient ruins for Gaia backup.
Look these days.
I won't be looting many chests. There's tons of chests in this game. I just normally loot any along our way that have a lot of materials inside. Yeah, even though the materials are random, sort of, we're getting them most of the time. If there's a certain chest and it always has a big bunch of materials inside, that will always have a big bunch of materials. It's just a little tiny bit random what materials will be in there and the quantity as well. So when you grapple like this, sometimes if you spam circle as you're grappling towards it, you can jump higher. I'm going to scan that. There we go, a scrounger. Yes, that's another scan guy. Scrounger, make sure you scan them. You don't have to kill these this time. Holy shit. I normally get through this bit without taking any damage. Not today. Yes, like I say, you don't have to kill them ones. I just killed that first one because it was an easy silent strike. There you go. Once you're over here, through this doorway. And into the control room, which is out of order at the moment.
They're getting stronger and more frequent.
Right, in here we have to interact with a console. I think it's this room. Oh no, not quite there yet. Got to climb up here. See all these little handholds? See, because we've got climbing annotations always on, that's why you can see them. Normally, you would have to use the scan ability to make all these annotations appear. Here it is, the console. Press triangle to activate it. Cutscene. I'm skipping it, of course. Seen it already enough times. So he's going to give you another weapon here, the Frost Blast Sling.
Look at that. Aloy,
There's a trophy for getting every type of weapon, but most of them you'll get during quests. There we go. I'll show you this weapon we got. So we just got... He's not even given it to me yet.
We should keep moving.
After you.
Oh, there we go. Didn't trigger straight away for some reason. Yeah, so inventory, we just got this one, the Frost Blastling. You start with the Hunter Bow and you start with Aloy's Spear. Right, let's move on.
I think we're almost back outside.
Good.
Yeah, we're almost back outside. You heard Aloy.
Look, that must be the machine.
Right, it's one machine down here, so don't be... That's it. Make sure you crouch. We're going to get another easy silent stealth kill here. You have to get 10. That's it. Loot it afterwards. And then make your way down here. Yeah, we've got to climb up this wall now.
So, you said this backup is the last hope.
This is sort of like the prologue area. It probably goes on...
All those places
If you
I've
take
been
time,
these last
this
few
will
months.
probably take about 2 hours.
Supposed to be.
But going through it quickly, you can do it in about 20 minutes.
About 1,000 years ago, a guy named Ted Farrell.
So there's going to be a few more enemies here, but you don't have to kill these unless you want to. There's a few burrowers and a few scroungers. We've already scanned them, so you don't need to worry about that. There's another ladder up there. We need to shoot the red part in it, fully drawn. Looks like a little chair, doesn't it? Little seat. Up here, through this doorway, and there'll be a ladder. We need to climb up, and this should take you onto the catwalk above. Top of the screen, by the way, when it's an exclamation mark, that means the enemies are aware of you. But when it's a question mark, that means you are still in stealth, but the enemies just heard something, pretty much. Another cutscene. You're supposed to rappel down, but you can just jump off, and yeah, it doesn't kill you.
I can make it to that tower.
When your energy just getting critical, it will heal up to, I think about, it auto heals to about 30% of your health, something like that. So around here, it's going to be another ladder we need to release by shooting the red bit on it. There we go. Up here, grapple like that, and then press circle to jump up.
I think I can reach it if I launch myself off that ground.
Drop off around here, jump on this ladder. This is where you'll find out how finicky the controls can be trying to latch onto things when you're not used to it.
Well, that sounds good.
Yeah, it took me, some of these ledges took me ages to grab onto, just because I wasn't quite precise enough with the controls. So once you're up here, just grapple over to that.
It's getting bad. Maybe.
Same with these beams, if you don't quite walk onto these properly, you'll just run straight off a cliff and die. Hopefully that's something they might fix in time with updates. Time will tell.
Tower down. On to the next.
Right, zip line to go down again.
Well, nowhere to go but up.
Yes, carefully make your way up here. Now it's going to be a few enemies here. You don't have to kill them again, but if you get detected, it can be a little bit tricky. Doing this bit we have to in a second, where you have to pull something with your pull caster.
Clamps. The shuttle should fall.
Wait, activate its console. You'll get a little cutscene.
How to get up the tower.
And then you have to come over here, and you see that, you need to pull that out. It wasn't there before, but now it is. Yeah, if the enemies are aware of you, it can make it a bit tricky, so they'll keep interrupting you while you're trying to pull it. Jump up here. Looks like you can't grab it, but Aloy can. She's a very experienced... Whoa! Oh my god. There we go. This is what I mean. It can be a little bit clunky at times. Yeah. Because I turned the wrong way. I went left instead of right. Right, up here. And come on, Aloy. Yeah, up here. And up this ledge. Once you get up here, turn around and just jump back across to that ledge there. Oh yeah, so we got to run across here next. And there'll be a connector here which we can shoot.
This should be the right spot. There.
Yep, shoot that connector there. That's it, one down, one to go. Up here,
One down.
grapple over to that grapple point on this little pillar.
Attach the second set
And they
of
climb
cables.
up it and shimmy across to the left.
Scaling an ancient rickety tower with killer machines waiting down below. Maybe Rob was right. No turning back now.
Right, once you're over there, I normally loot his chest here. Yes, ancient supply chest, loot that chest, hop across here to the second connector. There's going to be a tough enemy after this, but he does go down pretty
There's
quick.
the other connector.
Right, there we go. Cutscene skip. Right, straight away, scan this enemy once it lets you. There we go, Slither Fang. Then what we're going to do is we're going to shoot that bit on its chest. There we go. And then run over to it and press R1 when you see the critical strike prompt appear. That should put him into his second stage. And now all you want to do is select your blastling and hit him with 2 of these, and that should finish him. If it doesn't, just hit him with another one. There we go, it did. Sometimes, depends where you hit him, but you can kill him in 2. That's it. And what I normally do now, I just loot all the ammo in the area. Just because it will give you a nice stock to begin with. So loot the Slither Fang, loot him first. And you'll find some of the enemies you killed via the story. Some drops, they just don't drop some things. Just how the story is. Sometimes the story makes it so the enemies you kill will only drop certain stuff. Right, there's a chest there. Got a plant, some wood, a plant. Like I say, I just normally do this in this first area. Just gets you a little bit of stock to begin with. Bit of a head start. Some wood. Another plant here. Plant here. And we're going to pick up this weapon. It's a heavy weapon. Slither Fang Coil Blaster. There's normally a few in the area. And if we come into Notebook, Statistics, you can see there in combat at the bottom, it says unique heavy weapons picked up. You need to pick up 5. This will be 1. So that's 1 done. A lot of guys say you have to shoot them off enemies. You don't. There's certain weapons, if you know where they are, you can just grab them. They're already on the floor. Pick them up and they will count. I'll point them all out to you along the way. Another plant. Another chest. Plant, some wood. Some more wood. Another plant. Almost done, guys. Another chest here. Another piece of wood. And another chest. That's it. That's all I wanted to get. Just loot this area pretty much. Right, grapple up here. And we're going to head into the data center now.
Once I get the backup, I can reboot Gaia. Fix the system, heal the blight. Restore Elizabeth's dream. But is it still there?
Yeah, we're going to end up in a little tutorial village. You can't come back to this area, by the way. This is a prologue. All these areas we're going to now, you will not be able to revisit any of these. They're just sort of a prologue related.
Please be here.
Right, long cutscene. I'm going to skip it. Right, eventually you'll end up here in this little village. Point off the lance is the next interlude. Interact with this orb. That's it. I'm going to skip the cutscene. Once you've done that, climb this little pole. Once you're at the top, press circle to jump backwards. Land up here. Then climb this wooden beam. Press circle again to jump backwards. And then once you're up here, climb to the top. Hold right and press circle to jump sideways. Be careful with pressing circle when you're climbing things. Because if you're not careful, a lot of time you'll jump off. We want to grapple that over to us. Yeah, a lot of times you jump off somewhere you don't want to do and have to climb all the way back up again. Once you pull that over, jump across to it.
Now,
Come across here and then pull that cover open to reveal a grapple point. Grapple to it, climb up. Now we're going to make our way left, up and left, and then it's going to be up and right once you get to the next side of this huge whatever it is.
Why would he do that? Well, if I can figure out where he sent
Yeah,
it.
carefully jump over here. Don't press circle. You press circle there, you're going to die and have to climb all the way back up again. A cutscene.
Better let Varl and Mirage
Right,
know
come and
before-
talk to your buddies over here. After the fun chat, we're going to go and modify the spear now.
Override to my new spear. Should be a workbench around here
Up
I
here.
can use.
Doing the optional objectives on this don't really get you any more XP. I think they did on the original, but doing the optional stuff on it doesn't really get you much. It doesn't really get you anything else, anything extra. So spear upgrade, it's going to upgrade the spear. And there we go, it's been upgraded. Right, it's got to go back and talk to my friends now.
Plus, something new.
Talk to Vol
Store
and the other guy, whatever his name is, forget.
resident.
Married.
Should help in a fight.
Right, and tell him it's time to go. Just make sure it is time to go. You cannot come back to this area, guys. And now we're leaving for good. Right, so you get your first trophy there. Reached the Daunt.
But not a lot of activity.
Yeah, so you got a little this little scene here. You can't skip it. Where you're coming down this sort of a cable car.
What sort of
Yeah, well,
machines are
for the rest of the video, it's probably only about 5 minutes left. We're just going to get to the first major settlement. It's going to do a few things there, and then we're going to head out of the settlement to the campfire, get our first mount,
kill them?
and then we'll call it there for this video, guys. Yeah, each part will be about 30 minutes long. And when it comes to the build, there's only you have to max upgrade 3 weapons and 3 outfits for 2 separate trophies.
Need to attend.
But there's 2 weapons which I deliberately want to upgrade, and there's 1 armor as well, I believe, that I actually do want to upgrade. But a lot of the armors and weapons I just upgrade for the trophy. I don't really have to. So if you do actually want to explore and upgrade some extra stuff yourself because you like the look of some armor or you like bonuses, you can go and do that. It just means you'll have to go and do that yourself, guys, and obviously, yeah, that's all up to you. I will be upgrading, I will be covering them trophies, yeah, but if you do want to upgrade anything else, just crack on and do so, guys. Right, so once you get down the bottom here,
But it might
right, what we need to look out for is 2 boars. Not 2 boars, just boars in general, because we need to get 2 boar hides. Yeah, so here's your first campfire. They're normally where you teleport from. You can quick save on them. Yeah, so if you press scan, if you see any boars, they'll glow. You see like that one down there? I'm not going to go down, this is too far away. Just keep an eye out for any of them actually on the path we're taking.
have torn through this camp. This valley
If you just
definitely
press
isn't safe.
scan occasionally and see if any light up on your path. Like so. No, can't believe it. I've normally got a few by now. Oh, never mind.
It's a dead machine.
There's got to be one down here, surely.
Must be a bristleback. It must be Chainsrape.
No, okay. I guess we'll be doing them in the next video, probably.
Might be able to tinker with my other
Yeah,
gears.
it's getting the boys. It's not difficult at all. Right, so here it is, the first major settlement. Chainsrape. Talk to these guys. They will let you in. Kindly let you in. Because I am saviour after all. Right, come to the workbench. Weapon upgrades. Hunter bow. And you want to upgrade it level 1. Yep, you will have enough. And then you want to upgrade it level 2. Now we've likely got enough to upgrade it level 3. Part wise, all we're short on is metal shards. Unfortunately, so we can only do it to level 2 for now. Right, and we can't sell anything yet because all the shops are closed.
Now I just need to find
So we're
out
going to
where
come
the
down here next and talk to this guy. He is over here. I try showing the map sometimes because The settlements can get a little bit confusing until you get used to them. Yes, talk to Ulvund. Ulvund, son of Ulvund. Talk to him, he'll give us a quest which we want. A lot of these quests, you'll find I do actually get a lot of them early on, but I don't actually complete them till later, just to save time. Right, so we've just got that side quest, the bristlebacks. Where am I going? Aloy, what are you doing? There's a melee pit over there. We don't actually need to do that melee pit, but you can do it if you want to. Yeah, all the trophy guys say you have to do 4. You don't, you only have to do 3. Right, come into here next and talk to this guy. We're here. This is where I am. Yavad the Willing. Talk to him. He'll give us another side quest. He's doing his homework. You can put that on pause for a second. That's it. Go through his dialogue and he'll give you the... Yeah. He did give us a quest. Yeah, pretty much. It's to upgrade, update Bristleback's side quest.
Something else. Of course.
Yeah, once you've done that, we're going to come down here and talk to the Machine Strike player. Yeah, you only have to play this twice. I hate this game. Beginner set. Yes, you have to do the beginner set first, just because everything else is locked until you do so. So, yeah. I'm going to move that one forward because that's what you have to do. There we go. Then you have to move this one forward. Yeah, to there. Then you can press triangle to end your turn. He'll have this go. And then what I need to do is move him here. Attack in a second. Yep, you need to say yes. Let's keep going. Attack. That's it. And then move this one up here. That's it. End turn. Right, we're going to grab this one, turn it left, attack him. Use the L2 and R2 to rotate it, and then move him down, and then rotate him to the right, and attack this guy from behind. Yeah, because I'm a dirty fighter. Right, once you've done the beginner set, you then need to actually beat her for real. Right, beginners practice easy now. Yeah, beat this person. So to begin, I bring my pieces over here to this corner. Bring that one there. And then on the next turn, bring that one here. And then this one here. And then end my turn. He'll normally bring his pieces down to you. That's it, kill that one. And then, yep, he's dead already. End turn. Right, that's it. He's toast. Pretty simple, that one. Yeah, pretty simple. We only have to play 2 games. Luckily, off that you'll get 75 metal shards. That's it. Once you've done that, come out here, take a left, and there's going to be a chest over here we're going to loot. I like to get this one, got some nice bunch of goodies in there. That's it, then back out. Right, we're going to leave Chainsrape now for a little bit. Do a few side quests and a main quest or 2. And we're going to get our first mount in a second. So you need to make sure you stay in stealth here, because you can only override in stealth. There you go. Once you override it, scan it. There we go. Charger. And then mount it. Yeah, you got your first mount. Oh look, there we are. We've got 2 boars there. No, didn't get what I want though. Oh, there's quite a few here. No, that's a raccoon. And there's a squirrel there. You actually want a squirrel. Okay. Alright, I did my best.
Looks like some sort of quarry.
Yeah, so there's that boar I killed. Still didn't get boar hide. Yeah, I loot this chest here. And there's a campsite there, but I normally have to come to this bridge to de-aggro the enemies. There we go. Yeah, so I'm just going to rest here. There's that squirrel there. But yeah, quick save there, guys. So I'm going to leave it here for that part. I'm going to make a manual save at the end of each video. Yeah, so 31 minutes that's took me. Yeah, alright guys. So, yeah, I'll leave it there for that video. Like I say, each part's going to be about 30 minutes long. And we'll probably we'll get the boar hides and the fox hide. Squirrel hide and the squirrel bone in the next video. And obviously do a lot more stuff. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you're enjoying the series so far. And I'll see you on the next video.